someone at Valve was like, "You guys seeing this?"
Or it happened to them, and then they nerfed it immediately. Same guy who keeps nerfing Ursa after he gets buffed every patch, you know?
Or the same guy that keeps nerfing Darkseer.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ursa,
there we go.
there he is.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. If you speak of him, he shall appear. And Ursa, Tiny, Enchantress, Pango, looking like, to me at least, a 4 Tiny at the moment, keeping that mid option available for Infamous. We'll see if that Nature's Prophet ends up mid or off lane. I know we've been seeing it in both of those positions. So we'll have to see what they go for.
Interested in it myself. Ursa's been popping off quite a bit this tournament. I think I'm not sure if it's a Pango mid. Hiko has played on the position 4, and that's what we've seen from him quite a bit. Is just heroes he's more familiar with, played in the mid lane to make it a bit easier for him. I don't know if we'll see that this time around. Either way, safe lane is going to be a little bit dangerous. Well, the safe lane of Haven Liberty. Sorry, having to deal with the Ursa, then the Enchantress. You have huge slow coming out from that Earthshock in Enchant, and of course building up with his Fury swipes. Going to be very careful. And Darkseer and whatnot banned out next. That makes sense to me. Again, the last thing you want is like having Ursa run at you with a
Surge Ion Shell.
Yeah, Surge Ion Shell. A lot of teams were starting to run like position 3 Tiny, position 4 Darkseer, or other way around. Like, yeah, no need for the Blink Dagger. Just walk straight into the enemy with the Surge and then do that toss combo with Tiny and blow people up. No net worth required.
So Venomancer banned. Looking like they're thinking about Tiny mid and Pango 4.
Yeah, you know,
at least with those 2 offlane bans, or well, offlane / 4 position bans, it could even be mid Tiny 3 Pango needing a 4. But I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of mid Tiny.
Me either. I'm not the biggest fan. He does always have that burst. He's a decent roamer. Again, when he gets early levels, he's able to just blow people up. But some of these are tricky to get on top of. Of course, Earth Spirit has huge strength growth, right? So he's going to be harder for you to just burst down. Faces forward, you are able to, but his HP generally stays pretty high. And of course, if you don't get him in that initial burst combo, he's going to heal off all the damage that you do to him. So it's basically wasted. Which Doctor you can get, and Nature's Prophet you can get, but Nature's Prophet positioning usually too good for you to get on top of in the early game. Lina, of course, picked up last for Haven Liberty, and that's another Hiko one. We saw him have some pretty good performances out of Lina, actually. That one game where they finally managed to win. Who was that against? That was a couple nights ago. God. Last game of the day, Haven Liberty against Infinity. Set game number 2, Vengeful Spirit. That was it. The Lina Vengeful Spirit. The Vengeful Spirit finally ended up getting her stuff together and had like these amazing swaps out.
Yeah.
Allowed Hiko to play very aggressive. So probably going to see more of the mid Lina. It's a very safe mid pick as well. Again, there's a couple things you have to worry about, like enemies that are able to get on top of her as the game goes on. Faceless Void, Nature's Prophet, and Spirit are all pretty good at this, but again, the laning phase not as much of a problem. And Lina allows you to at least draw even against a lot of heroes and like completely destroy a couple with the combination of being able to spam your spells and having that huge right-click range and attack speed because of Fiery Soul.
See if they pick something to go with this Prophet Void combo.
We'll see. They're at the last of their reserve time. They're gonna have to decide pretty quickly here. I wouldn't go too all in on. Now that is weird. That can't be. Yeah, it's not the mid lane. It is an off lane one. KXY mid on the Nature's Prophet. I think they're trying to figure out if it's a Queen of Pain mid or what on Infamous. Because again, Alina does counter up that Queen of Pain in the mid lane. Suddenly you're not landing those Shadow Strikes. If you want to get it on the enemy, you have to walk into range of a Light Strike array. You get hit by like half a dozen right clicks because of Fiery Soul, and you get yourself owned. Uh, so it's super weird to see Queen of Pain picked in the Lina, but of course not being played in the mid.
Yeah, so Pepito will be on the Queen of Pain. Packers on the Faceless Void is Cell on the Witch Doctor, KXY on that Mid-Nature's Prophet. Michael with the Earth Spirit. Then Hiko made Lina. RDO on the Ursa. Sexy Fat Offlane Pango. Duster 5-inch. And Theocor on the Tiny. So ends up being a 4 Tiny.
Yeah. You were right. It's not in the mid. And you don't like seeing it either. We give Bkop what he wants every once in a while around here.
They have not given me TA, so not really.
That's right. No TA this tournament. You stopped saying it today. Notice that.
No, I said it as that Lina got picked.
Oh. Maybe I've just zoned it out. What a good friend I am. Oh, he's talking about that TA again. Time to shut my brain off. I've got, I grew up with 3 sisters. I'm very adept at just like, ignoring
Wow,
what they're saying.
I feel like this is a 4D chess insult at me at the moment.
Well, you are D.
I'm definitely not, but sure.
Prepare yourself
You want to be Dennis?
for the main event.
I was more trying to be Mac, but sure.
I don't feel like any of the characters are really that good to be.
I don't know, Mac gets shredded, so.
That is true. Doesn't he get really fat afterwards, though?
Is it after or before?
I don't remember. I just remember the actor talking about it. He's like, yeah, all the characters usually like get more handsome or stay handsome. I want to see what it looks like. Just be disgusting slob as the series goes on. I'm like, you know what? That's kind of neat. I'm also a disgusting slob.
I was watching it yesterday. They were in the high school reunion episode. He was definitely big in that episode.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that. Where they think that they're doing that great dance, and everyone's like, "Let's go to my mansion." Everyone's invited except for these guys. All right, these guys. See some engagement come at the very start. Theolacor wants to get on top of these guys. Right past the trees, though, and of course the donks coming from Excel force them to disengage.
Who will emerge victorious?
Oh, Void taking a lot of damage.
Where are you going?
Pack is slowed up to the enchant of Duster and will be killed for first blood.
First blood!
Taken down.
Very well done to get that first blood kill on a Packus who's played pretty well in my opinion.
Yeah, he's played pretty well this tournament. The early kill again into this offlane, getting yourself your first couple of items will make things easier. Well, I think it would brown bottom though. Wants to secure farm for RDO on this Ursa. And we've seen these Ursas just pop off this tournament. They get that early Battle Fury, they outfarm the enemy carry, and of course they come online in a big way. You get that first Battle Fury, then like because of the nature of your hero, you do so much burst damage to the enemies. Deal, of course, taking a lot of damage. These creeps are trying to pull them along the tower and make Pax's life just a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, still has another stun, so Theocor needs to be a bit careful. But so does Acel. Tossed under the tower with Sexy Fat coming back. That's a kill for the side of Haven Liberty.
He gamered him. Excel. You had to have seen that one coming. That's a classic, getting tossed under your own tower. Guess you didn't expect him to have the range at level 1 to do those recent tiny nerfs, but he's down. Now he's got a TP back to lane. This is one of the worst heroes to have that happen to you on. Witch Doctor, such low base armor, and all he's got is the boots of speed.
Prophet, he's low. KXY against Hiko. Now Duster. There's the enchant at Michael. The Guardio thinking about moving in on that. TP back and forth through the mid. And you can see KXY already taking a lot of harassment from Hiko in the mid lane.
Unfortunately, he is able to come back once every 80 seconds. You know, teleport to his base, come back from town portal. It does cost 90 gold each time, though. Keep that in mind. Once he goes through its initial town portal scroll, it'll cost him 90 gold late game. You know, he's taking out a loan basically. But this is to be expected. Again, you have decent armor on nature property, you have huge base damage, but you're always going to take more harass from this Lina. Expecting to see a little bit more action break out here, but it'll be slow for now while Theo Liqueur gets his first couple of levels. Once he has more points in that toss avalanche combo, it'll be easier for him. Until then, not the biggest amount of burst. And of course, Michael, not a great leader on Earth Spirit, and he's not making those same rotations as Moon Neander did. You don't have tons of kill potential here in the mid lane. Oh, top.
Cask on the Theocore. They've got the toss back onto the Faceless Void, who time walks forward. I was hoping he'd get a time lock there. Or time lock. And there's one on a Sexy Fat with the Maledict. There's another one. He might be dead to this last proc.
I think he'll live.
Oh,
just
9 health.
barely.
9
Ran
health.
the numbers. Ran the numbers that time. I got the Galaxy brain going on, you know? And
need to-
Toxa's committed for one more hit after that bash would have gotten him, but you don't know the time lock is going to come out twice like that.
Yeah. I need to get one of those old school loud calculators so I can just make the noise. The one where you like had to pull the lever.
The lever. You mean the abacus?
No, that the
old
abacus
Roman
is
one?
just the beads on the rack. I'm talking about the one where they had like the mechanical keyboard. It's like it's so
Oh, yeah,
loud.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
whenever we talk
I def-
about running the numbers, I just want to like type it in real quick.
Yeah, I definitely want the one with the rack. You know, you're not allowed to bring like smartphones or anything into your booth as a player. You know,
Bring an
I just want
abacus.
to. I want to skit with like Eternal Envy pausing the game, and then he's got his
Maledict?
abacus beside him.
You have support players throwing Maledict at someone, doing the math as it's going on.
For Dyer's middle tower.
Pause
All
for
right.
audio.
There's our BTS Pro Series game pause, brought to you by Monster Energy. And we're good to go.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Fast pauses thanks to Monster.
Dyer's middle tower is
Pause
under
with
attack.
speed. 2-0 right now for Haven Liberty, but that's going to change as Duster, he'll die to KXY, coming over for the bounty rune in 5 minutes.
Money to burn.
Eco grabs his in the hill bit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Time one from Packus on the Theocore. TP over from KXY, Avalanche used, but there's the Sprout. Maledict's run out, however they'll have the damage to get the kill. I think KXY, he stopped his hit, would have given Packus the kill, but he ends up taking it for himself. RDO bottom, he gets really low, ends up surviving, and Michael forced to pop that fairy fire just on the brink of death.
Yeah. Duster passes him that healing salve, so he's going to go back up here. But again, I don't know if you saw that, but the moment Theo Liqueur got sprouted there, he bought a quelling blow. He's like, "All right, you got
I'll
me,
do
but
it."
this is not happening again." Funny to watch this go through players' heads. It's like, okay, I'm putting it against mid-nature's profit. I don't want to get sprouted and killed again. I'm going to be roaming around the map as mid-tiny here. Oh. He's up for blood now. It's to wring KXY's little neck. Revenge on him for grabbing him there. I think he sees him with that ward. There he is.
Dyer's middle tower is
And
under
they spot him.
Does-
Theocore, I don't think he knows that, or KXY
think he
knows
did
he's
him.
coming from around the back. Laguna Blade used, Avalanche there, Fairy Fire stays alive, gets the Sprout, but there's the toss. So they kill him off. Cass comes on to Duster, but Duster with the Maledict will die eventually. KXY gets credit for the kill with the Treants, and a bit of gold gotten there for Hiko with that Dragon Slave.
Theocore a little bit too slow. Didn't quite get in front of that rock in order to block it. Hiko doing a great job pushing this mid tower, though. Can he get the last hit?
Ooh,
The Chrono Spear!
Boulder smash. They'll get the kill onto Michael. They'll take out Hiko. Very worth it. Duster comes over, but there's the Wrath of Nature. So that'll deter them, or, well, maybe lead to a kill. Bkop. Time dilation. Being run down, and Treants get ahead of Packus, who now has the mana for another time walk in 6 seconds. Bkop will try to lead them on a wild goose chase.
Yeah. Choo-choo, here comes the Void Train. Bkop finally taken down here. He buys his team a decent amount of time, but Pax is happy to take the time to get 187 gold for that kill. I'm not really sure whether or not it was worth it for Hiko to commit that hard to that tower. That was an excellent rotation by... Oh,
Stun
this is
LSA
what-
Laguna.
Royal catacombs.
Find a Pepita.
Dire's top tower is in danger.
Taking him out, make farming a little bit easier for this Ursa again. I'm sure he's getting frustrated, getting hit by all these shadow strikes.
Illusion.
Hiko now moving over to
Dire's bottom
mid
tower
lane
is in
again.
danger.
He just spend some time in the jungle. He's got his neutral item already. Might be able to find something better though. Pretty happy with like an arcane ring. Or a little bit happier, in my
Dire
opinion,
should look to their top tower.
than his keen optic. To work on getting this Yule Scepter as well to help set up these Light Strike array kills. It's gonna come in handy against his Faceless Void. And yeah, Hiko as well, holding on to a Quelling Blade, playing against this Coordinator's Prophet. Nobody wants to get caught up by this Sprout again.
KXY coming over, rolling Boulder. RDO pops that ulti. Goes after the Witch Doctor. Cell ends up dead. Swashbuckle procs the Lucky Shot. Goes into the Rolling Thunder. Wrath of Nature.
The Vita's just dead.
Sexy Fat. Laguna Blade. And the Avalanche coming in. Bkop getting the kill.
I mean, you dive the tower, you don't expect the entire team of Haven Liberty to be down there that fast. And of course, Biko, Town Portal Skull would have taken him too long to get down there, but he was nearby killing creeps in the jungle. Not really something you'd expect. Rotates the top lane afterwards, wants to slow down Pox's farm. He's actually getting pretty close to this Chronosphere, and him and Excel be more than happy to go on him here. Oh, the instant. Oh! Biko, he's too good. He denies the Observer Ward.
Getting the kill on a Duster. Sonic Wave. One more last click for KXY to get the double kill.
Bottom lane, starting up the jungle, grabbing a couple neutral items around KXY. They really want to take this tower down here. And I missed that kill in the top lane.
Yeah, they used Chrono.
A little something.
Cell, he'll die for it, but getting a kill on Alina nonetheless. So going into that Yule's, Hiko had started pretty well, I think.
He did, yeah. Then he slowed right down. I don't know how I missed that kill at the Chrono. I'm like, yeah, that'll happen. Maybe it won't. But just take a look at bottom.
Yeah, same.
Nothing happened down there, but tower does go down in the bottom lane. So again, more control of the map. Slow down this Ursus farm, who actually think, you know what, I don't want to go to the jungle. I'm sick of getting hit by these Cloth Shadow Strikes. I'm just going to top kill your tower. Help him
Michael took a
catapult.
lot of damage very quickly from that Avalanche toss mid.
And this guy's been coming at your cast, and he's well on his way to a Blink Dagger already, sitting on 1,200 gold, just 1k away.
Dire's top tower
As
is
they take out this top lane tower, tier 1, come online that much faster. Remember when mid towers or tier 1 towers were worth 200 gold? Like 90 right now.
Worth saving. Feel like they're much more willing to let towers go for free. Cell. Maledict, ulti, that goes on to RDO, not the target he was hoping for.
I was fond of them.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for a Cell, but fortunate for Duster, who gets the kill.
Bounty.
And they might even just get Michael. Bkop, he's going into the Blink Dagger, he's not too far away from it. Meanwhile, over mid, thinking about the Rolling Thunder on Apakis, but getting that kill would certainly be tough. The longer you wait, though, Well, now he's close to that chronosphere again.
Up here in the jungle. I mean, they took control of it for a little while on Haven Liberty, but started to get pushed back again. You do have to be worried about this Earth Spirit. Serious reach on this here, and of course, when Chronosphere is off of cooldown in just a couple of seconds, I'm sure they timed that one up to know when it's ready again. This is when Lena has to be very careful. Again, you've died to her twice now. You're only 2 deaths. This is something that you picked into, so you know it's going to be a problem. So, with no Vengeful Spirit this time to save him from these heroes jumping on the back line and killing you on your pretty susceptible hero, you're going to need to build a couple of items, or at least be very careful with the Void's positioning in your own. But Yule Scepter is now complete on Lena, so this will open up a lot of opportunities for her. Let's go, Hiko. See what you can do with this item, and hopefully it's more than attack mud golems. As much as I hate mud golems.
Come over, Chrono used onto the Earth, so they've got the ulti from a cell. This is the combo we talked about in the draft. They get the kill. KXY also makes the rotation, uses that Wrath of Nature.
Triple fire.
So, slowing down the Ursa. Slowing him down a lot.
Slowing him down a lot. Battle Fury isn't nearly as fast as we saw, what, 14-minute last game? Ooh, Hiko! No!
Getting caught. Magnetized
Already
down,
dead.
and with the Maledict, he'll end up falling. He dies to the Magnetize anyway with Rolling Thunder right on top of a cell. They'll grab themselves a trade, but not a trade that's really going to do well for them.
Did that look weird to you? It looked weird to me. That shield
last
crash?
slam. Yeah, well, he got tossed at the same time, I believe.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, that looked a little bit odd. I want to take a look at that clip later. Anyways, solid fight for them. Any kills onto Hiko right now, you're very happy about on Infamous. Guy is top of the CS chart, top of the network chart for the enemy team as well. But with the ultimates used, it does open up Roshan for this team, the Ursa. And Magnetize not available. They do have Sonic Wave though. Again, if everyone grouped up in this pit, it could be pretty big.
Rolling Boulder in. Now the Boulder Smash hits the side of the pit wall. Field Core goes down. He just picked up by RDO. He's already getting bashed up by Packas. Onto the high ground, Laguna Boy used on a KXY. He's sitting low, trying to get a kill on a Sexy Fat, unable to do so. The disarm ends up keeping them alive, but Sexy Fat falls to the Rolling Boulder from Michael. They've got the Geomagnetic Grip as well as the Boulder Smash, and he doesn't get onto the high ground with the Earth Shock. RDO low and falling for the second time.
Heroes on even Liberty, just going down twice, making that Roshan not even worth the trouble. Again, they need some sort of solution to deal with all this damage coming up, and they need better initiation on the Heroes of Infamous. It feels like they're always on the receiving end on Haven Liberty. And just all this jump between Queen of Pain, Nature's Prophet, Earth Spirit, Faceless Void. This Blink Dagger is up and online on the Tiny, but you need a little bit more than that, I feel. Perhaps just better vision of where you want to be taking fights.
They're in front of him. Field Core nearby too. Shouldn't really be able to get out of this one. Now they've got the Sprout. Everybody here, eventually they'll take him out.
KXY. One more click should do the trick. I don't even click him down. Ticks out Urn and Shadow Strike. All these dots. And the whole stack into the Swashbuckle by Sexy Fat in the enemy team's jungle. And this is where they had vision. They dewarded this all pretty quickly. Oh no, RDO.
He's spotted. Playing ring around the rosy. Geomagnetic Grip. Rolling Boulder away. Laguna Blade. Oh, now that gets used. So this could go really poorly for them. The ulti immediately stopped from a cell. Rolling Thunder. Swashbuckle. One more shot gets the kill on a Michael. The rest of the team is finally coming over. They do have Kronos here. Blink forward, Shadow Strike, Cask hits. KXY coming in. And Chrono? Ooh, Yule's used by Hiko. They get the kill on RDO. Now they've got the toss onto the Faceless Void. They're still trying to get away from this one. And Hiko's got himself a lot of space. Sexy Fat, swashbuckle in 4 seconds, shouldn't be killed just yet, and he should be able to make the escape.
And nothing they can really do to take this fight at this point on Haven Liberty. With Ursa down, Lena's your only DPS.
Deal core, avalanche toss. Yeah.
Oh!
Killing off the Witch Doctor.
Bringing him back in, I stand corrected. I was going to say, with Ursa dead, the only person who can do DPS is this Lena. And of course, while Void has Chronosphere up, he's more than happy to just toss it up and burst down this Lena. But Halo Core turning these into plays here with this Blink Dagger. Huge burst from this top avalanche. Again, it does over 1,000 damage. How much did it do to this guy here? Only had to do 585, but that was all from the avalanche while he was in the air. Dead before they hit the ground.
Yes.
So, continuing to go back and forth. Top lane.
Foxes still has his Chronosphere. He's looking to use it right now.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Michael over here with the cell and Rapidas. Swashbuckle avalanche toss. Now the cask is out. Onto the tiny Maledict in too. Did he get the ult off? I believe it was stopped instantly. KXY comes over. They've got the magnetized on the Theodore core. They'll grab the kill on the tiny, and Sexy Fat TP's out. Meanwhile, RDO finally grabs that Battle Fury.
Gold going their way. Gold and XP. But trying to kill is worth a pretty penny right now.
Top tower is under attack.
Got his Grow. Next level he gets Tree Toss. I'm surprised they haven't taken too much map control with this Nature's Prophet. I mean, Haven Liberty's continued to play very aggressive into the enemy.
Oh, gets the ensnare from the Dark Troll Summoner. Peter forced to blink back.
So that very late Battle Fury you were talking about on the Ursa, though.
It was not.
Feeling a little bit helpless on him. Oh, can you set up their kill on Peta? You're going to need somebody else. He's got a pipe on this Queen of Pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Need
need
a
way
little
more
bit
than
more.
just the tiny.
Rock on.
Everyone here smoked up. Again, I've been looking to use this Chronosphere. Maybe catch somebody out in their triangle, but they know they're up to something here.
Eager to know Dire's whereabouts.
Did they go catch anybody?
Radiant have fortified their structures
Unlikely. I mean, they
against
pinged them all
attack.
out.
There is little hope for
You have tons of reach with this Earth Spirit, but
Might even give away the fact that they have vision. Or think they have vision. So, even though this word is new.
yeah.
They really want to use this Chrono. They don't want to play too passive while they're using this Battle Fury to get RDO back into the game.
Again, despite the fact the Ursa's fallen behind, despite the fact that Infamous is up 5k gold, it's mostly been Haven Liberty playing aggressive on the enemy side of the map.
They find themselves Duster.
Found it to my heart.
Radiant's courier has
Something.
been
Grab the Orchid and they'll grab the kill. Cask thrown over at the Alpha Wolf. Grab that as well and then move towards the tier 1 mid.
This is a super important tower for map control, but like I was saying earlier,
Radiant's middle tower
if there's 5, it doesn't really matter when you kill him while your teammates are farming, but RDO's not farming. He's just kind of sitting in the trees over here and has been the last like 15 seconds. I guess waiting for this ancient camp to respawn so he can clear it. Not the most efficient use of time.
Coming over, rolling boulder, geomagnetic ripper. No, it was the Orchid, and then the boulder smash. So KXY gets the kill on a Theo core. Pretty well done by Infamous. They just get kill after kill so far, pick off after pick off, moving around the map very smooth.
Yeah, they've been getting a bit more map control again now too. Of course, they are outpacing this Ursa with their Faceless Void a lot. Actually, these kills underneath the Void's belt versus all these deaths on Ursa. 0-4 versus 2-1 and 6.
Void going into the Shadow Blade next, has the Mask of Madness as well as the BKB. You're hoping to get this BKB on Ursa sometime soon, but it just feels like the pace of his farm is not
For a queen.
really that great.
That's right. There we go. He's doing his best to get this BKB, like you said. It feels very helpless. The game is slowly slipping out of control, and again, you want to be coming online much faster than if you got the Ursa. You are going to lose the late game.
Oh no! Right on a sexy fat ulti used. Avalanche comes in. It won't stop the ulti of the Witch Doctor and the Sonic. Oh, he used the Sonic Wave too, so 3 ultis used for just the kill on to the Pangolier.
Honestly surprises me a little bit, but that is the big one. He's able to slow down your push when anybody else spamming on that swashbuckle, getting the disarm. And of course, with all this reach from the Earth Spirit, it's pretty easy for him to jump onto the back line, grab the Lena, kick him back into your team, or slow him down for long enough for everyone else to get on top of him and kill him.
Bottom. Eco spotted. And KXY with another kill. Bashes on RDO. Rolling Boulder coming in Rage Hughes trying to turn this around. Doesn't have a TP to leave, so he's got to commit to this and try and get a kill. Unfortunately, he won't be able to do so. So another couple of kills there for Infamous.
Sometimes you just manage to get that bash off on the first hit. You don't get out because of it. Just obviously not too pleased about that one. But he teleports up here to top lane where it's safest and starts farming it out. Buster drops a couple of wards. Much as they're getting a couple kills here on Infamous, this game feels a little bit slow and boring to me, though. Haven Liberty has got a little bit of a faster paced lineup, but they're just not able to take fights into the Infamous heroes. I think they've all built up very well. Greater Pain, of course, opting to go with that pipe. This is for with pretty early BKB. Mom Shadowblade BKB.
And that BKB still sitting at 10 seconds, and Roche is up, so certainly an opportunity to really take a lead with an Aegis.
I mean, ideally you want to stop.
They're gonna go in. BKB's been popped. They go after RDO. They've got the bashes coming through. They've surrounded him. Sonic Wave. RDO in some trouble. He'll end up dead. Swashbuckle comes in from Sexy Fat as well as the Laguna Blade and the stun out onto the Queen of Pain, so they end up trading Pepita for RDO. Time walk forward from Packus. He's got Chronosphere in 25 seconds. They'll get the kill on Athela Core. The Boulder Smash doesn't land on a Duster, but the right clicks coming in and the Rolling Boulder with the Sprout is enough to lock him down and get this kill.
Next time.
So your hero's gone down. All you managed to grab was the offlaner. It's 0.12k up. That's got 1k gold swing and 1300 XP going the way of Infamous. Where do they go from here, Bkop? Haven Liberty, again, you've got the earlier game lineup. Yes, you prevented KXY from pushing early on with the profit, but now they're on your side of the map and they're up 13k.
Yeah, they're up 13k. They're going to go for Roche. There's really not much from Haven Liberty to stop this. And they're going to try and fight. They'll try and engage. They've got the Yules out. And Chrono comes through onto a bunch on a 3. Ulti from the Witch Doctor. He's going to get focused by this Ursa. And he finally ends up dead, but Sexy Fat and Duster are gone. Laguna Blade thrown. It's not going to do much as the right clicks from KXY take out Hiko. So it's a 4-for-1 so far and a full team wipe for the side of Infamous. They'll go into the Roche pit, finish off this Aegis and Chiefs.
I mean, kill the position 5 for what? Your entire team? Now, that was a 6,000 gold, or sorry, 6,000 XP swing right there. It's almost like only really 1k gold. These kills aren't worth that much anymore. At this point, it's all about objectives, though. This time they get the Aegis the Immortal for the Phases Void. They wait this off, get Chronosphere, push 2 towers, grab a couple more items in tier 3. Phases Void just about done this Aghanim Scepter. That makes it that much easier to just jump forward and initiate onto the enemy team. KXY not joking around, though, playing right in the enemy team's base. Fortunately, they will lose this catapult for it, but the tier 3 at bottom dropping very low. So it'll give them an entrance in. Just need to deal with these 2 tier 2 towers. Infamous probably going to start closing out this game, or trying to.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Go tier 3 items coming out now. And get what they need to end the game. It's always a roll or spin of the wheel. There. You have a favorite neutral item at tier 3? You got
Favorite neutral item at tier 3?
Want me to read you your options?
Probably Titan Sliver.
Sliver? That's a pretty good one. I'm a big repair kit guy. Or telescope is probably my favorite.
As a support, I like Telescope.
Yeah. Repair kit is pretty awesome on strength heroes or Heaven's Halberd builders. Taxes.
Cell. Get the kill pretty easily.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire are
The only question is this Witch Doctor kills worth anything? Can you take anything from the enemy team while they're dead?
Rolling Thunder, looking at the Queen of Pain. Pepita, he's been focused.
They got
to get
him.
The kill. They'll take it. The Queen of Pain. The BKB has been popped by the Void. He's got
Chrono now
Chronosphere if they
available.
want to commit this. But they need to be careful about how far they go in on the side of Haven Liberty. They've already lost themselves to Ursa. Michael moves forward, looking for Theolacor. Toss up into the air, but the Rolling Boulder will follow him into the Sprout. So Theolacor on the run. One more shot. Michael gets the killing spree. Nicely done by the side of Infamous. They've also used the Chronosphere off camera. Guess that was on a Sexy Fat as well as Duster. They'll get the focus and the kill onto the Pangolier. The Rolling Boulder hits onto the Enchantress with the right clicks coming through from Packus. 21k up. And a very victorious fight for Infamous.
Yeah, just completely destroyed in that team fight there. Chrono did come up on the back line. I couldn't see what he used on either, just following the other side of the fight. But with 4 heroes down, you know, Aegis still on this faceless void for another 2 minutes here. You're probably going to take advantage of this assault cross you have, bring down this tower that's at no HP, and here goes a set of racks. You do have Fortify available, but it's not going to buy you enough time to Pangolier to get back up. They even they don't opt to commit it. The rack is gone. Tier 2 tower, the mid they move their eyes towards, and they're just going to lose this one too, I feel. They've mounted defense here. I don't think they leave their base for this one.
Yeah,
I don't think you really want this, Sexy Fat.
They're down so much. Goes in, and
Oh,
now it's going to be
no.
a problem for Hiko. Ults comes in from a cell, trying to get some damage out onto this Radiant side. They'll keep a cell alive with the Sonic Wave pushing back these heroes, but eventually he'll fall with the BKB being popped by RDO. Hiko dead to Packus. Looks over at Sexy Fat. They maybe want to focus this Ursa because BKB's about to run out. They'll get the kill on RDO. They'll take him down for 55 seconds. No buyback. Sexy Fat on the run, and well, he's not making it too far away. Michael, Dragon Slave avoids it. Time walk forward. Sexy Fat hit with the Scream as well as the Shadow Strike. Down he goes to KXY. They look over at Hiko. They'll take him down for the second time in a triple kill for KXY on this Nature's Prophet. Duster on the run. He gets bashed here with the time dilation. Ultra kill for KXY. Can he get the Rampage? Just give the man the Rampage. Right clicks coming in. Yules is there. Aegis pop. KXY has to evacuate the well, but he still might just get the Rampage on one of these heroes. He can't finish him off. He wants it
He
so
wants the
bad.
Rampage so bad. Team helped him dive the tower to
Oh.
try and get it. Taunting coming out from the enemy team, but the Lina is still dead for another 65 seconds without buyback, and there's not a whole lot they're able to do. I think the overextension will cause him to get back a little bit.
Oh no.
KXY.
KXY?
Careful.
Oh, look at him. He wants it so bad. Rolling Thunder comes in. Now the rest of the team is here to help him. Has it been too long? Can he get the Rampage?
No, not anymore, unfortunately. Rampage Dream is dead. But the Theolacor kill
yeah.
dream isn't. Oh!
Good
Tosses
toss.
away, but he's gonna buy himself time. But
Just to die.
yeah, can't buy your life.
I'll take
Goes
that.
down there on Theolacor. 1 tier 2 tower left. Just possibly responding in another 2 minutes 40 seconds. Gonna lose his tier tower before then. Pax is too good at getting on the backline and killing Hiko right now. This is one of the issues with the hero. So, very strong. You do a lot of damage. You're great in
Sexy
lane, but you're very susceptible to just getting blown up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nature attend us. Aim without consequence.
Unfortunate.
Easy kill on a duster.
Yeah.
Middle tower is under attack.
All tier 2 towers are gone. Fortified just expended. This is the last of their base they have left.
Thunder coming in, hitting onto the face of Void. Laguna Boy, they're trying to commit. They've got the toss, the Sonic Wave. Can they get the kill on the Void? Yes, they can. They take a packet. It's RDO going over the BKB, but the ulti from the Witch Doctor definitely being felt. Sexy Fat Scream ends up falling too. Akura also did. Shadow Strike now. RDO forced back, but they hit the Yules onto the Earth Spirit with the LSA. Should have the damage to take out Michael.
They managed to get Michael, but the cost of the Rax, the cost of the Pango, who's not going to come back. His buyback is on cooldown right now. You got one Barax left. It's 32 minutes of the game. You don't have anyone who's able to defend from Mega Creeps. I mean, Ursa, yeah, sort of. He's got the Battle Fury, but with the creeps constantly pushing into you, I think it's just too easy for them to blow you up. Go on you with this Earth Spirit. Go on you with this Spaceless Void.
Wrath of Nature used
That
again.
one
Ags picked up for Hiko.
here.
Wow. Heart
This is
on the Queen of Pain.
Is that the build for Offlane Quamp? You build it like a Centaur War Runner or something? Solar Crest and right, Solar Crest Pipe Heart. 3100 HP. 22 armor. 52% magic resistance.
Sitting mid. Void up in 13 though, so I don't think they're gonna try to engage too much on the side of Infamous.
Games are all just so hard for the teams to close out. You got great base defense heroes like Lina. All this range you have to worry about.
Roshan 36. Orb Destruction picked up by the Ursa. TP from KXY. One right click out on a Theo Core. Rolling Boulder all the way across. Geomagnetic Grip as well as Boulder Smash hitting onto the Tiny. He goes into the Shadow Amulet, but the right clicks come through from the side of Infamous to finish off the Tiny. And now they've got the Yules out, but it doesn't matter. They're going to start looking at the rest of your base. They move in. Chronosphere on RDO as well as Sexy Fat. Rage BKB turning this around, trying to get the kill on a Packas. Packas forced the time walk back. KXY now in the face of the rest of the team. They'll get the kill on Hiko. They'll take out the Lina. Now they find RDO. GG is called. Game 1 will go the way of Infamous. And a very easy and good one for them.
Yeah, this game basically always in their favor. I will say for Haven Liberty, they played very aggressively the enemy side of the map at the start, but they weren't winning with it. They were taking the fight to them. They were looking pretty solid, but despite that, always at least like 5k net worth up on Infamous Gaming. So, well played by them. Again, they did a great job at executing their draft. Lina was picked into it, but the Air Spirit and the Faceless Void and they just did an excellent job at jumping on the back line, taking Tico's Lina, and securing his team in the game. So, Infamous, looking pretty strong, but can we see another 1-1 today? I'm hoping so. I want to see these back and forths, Bkop, get this real rivalry going on. It's real Dota.
So we'll see if Haven Liberty can even up the series or if Infamous are going to get their second victory. We'll be back with that second game in just a moment. So stay right there, grab yourself something to eat or drink, and we'll be back soon.